Hi everyone, I'm Vince and welcome to my channel Vince Cooper Games. In this video we're going to continue with my playthrough of the solitaire wargame Bloody Lane, and we're going to be going through turn 15. Again, as I've done in the last few videos, I'll go down to the end of the Union event phase, pause the video, and then come back for the second half of the game. So we'll jump straight into it with the supply phase. So supply line is down here. We have a reinforcement token ready to move off supply box S3, and we're going to immediately resolve that. So this gives us 3 points of cohesion to distribute in any way we want, so easy decision to make. We'll put one there, and one there. The reinforcements token is removed, and we'll scratch that off. And now the rest of the tokens move one step to the right. So the ammunition moves to here, orders move to here, reinforcements token will place there again for that to come through. So all of the token, all of my counters now are at their maximum cohesion level of 5. So order has been restored. So that concludes the supply phase. Next is the reset Confederate artillery phase. So again, normally at this point, if I would place an artillery ready token on each artillery piece, but I've already decided that to protect the ammunition, I'm going to fire the guns in the Confederate artillery phase. So I'll skip that step, because then I'm just going to put the artillery ready token and then immediately replace it with an artillery reloading token. So Confederate artillery phase, Confederate artillery will fire against the Union, understanding that that will provoke counter battery fire in the following turn. But Boyce's battery down here, so 2 to 4 is going to inflict one hit on a random battery in Tompkins unit up here. So 3 attacks, so 2d6, 2 to 4 will be 1 hit, and we get a 7, that's a miss, a 5, that's a miss, and another 7, that's a miss. Okay, so they all missed. At this point in the game, we would then place the artillery reloading tokens back onto the guns, but we can skip that. So that concludes the Confederate artillery phase. So Union artillery phase. So because I chose to fire, the Union will now direct their fire. So Tompkins battery and Tidwell will now direct their fire at Boyce. So we'll do Tompkins first. Tompkins is going to hit on a 2 to 5, 3 attacks. So attack number 1 is a 7, that's a miss. Attack number 2 is an 8, that's a miss, looking good. And there we go. Okay, so that's a 2, so that's going to be a hit. So we're definitely going to lose one of our guns here. So 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6 for the target. We get a 6. So the right battery is destroyed and removed. Battery strength was at 1, reduced to 0. Okay. So that was 3 attacks. Okay, then Tidwell's going to hit on a 2 or a 3. And we get a 6. Attack number 1. Number 2 is a 5, a miss. And attack number 3 is an 8, so also a miss. So not so bad. The artillery have held on for quite some time here. But that will protect the ammunition token. Whether we can get the reinforcements and the other ammunition token through, we'll have to wait and see. So that's the Union artillery phase. Next is the Union event phase. So I would say that up until this point, the Union events have actually been fairly ineffective. They've made some very good reform rolls to increase the cohesion, but they haven't really inflicted any damage on any of my counters here. And the officer value is also 4, so the times when the skirmisher event has come up, it's missed every single time. So that's maybe the saving grace as we get into the last few turns of the game. So as always, 4 events, 4d6 to determine each one. Okay, that's going to be a 16. So as you can see here, we're still using column A because it's turn 15, so we count up from, what was it, 16. So 16 would be like fire, but it's already resolved. Go back up to the top here, resolved. So the next one is a reform. So we'll write down turn 15 here. So there's only one Union counter to make the reform check, which is the 5th Maryland. So any counter that has a cohesion less than its maximum value gets a free cohesion check. It's unmodified, so 1d6. 1 will increase the cohesion by 1, and we get a 5, so no effect. I think the 5th Maryland at this point is pretty much out of the battle. Okay, so that's event number 1. Event number 2. Okay, so we get a 13, so same as before. We're just going to count up here to the top. So 5 we just resolved, so we can move on to 6, which is a smoke event. Just mark off 15 here. Pop a smoke token in the smoke box. -1 cohesion penalty to any Union or Confederate counter that makes an attack in the Union or Confederate action phases. So that's event number 2. Event number 3. Okay, so again 18, so we just count up. So we're here, light fire event. So 1d6. Okay, all of the information is here. Roll 1d6. If it's a 1, reduce cohesion of a target Confederate counter by 1. And we get a 5. So again, another Union event that hasn't inflicted any damage. So that's 3 Union events. Event number 4, okay, is a 10. So that's a skirmisher. So we've already done that. So it's a skirmisher as well. So 8 is also a skirmisher. So one skirmisher event is down here. So skirmisher, so roll 1d6, reduce, if it's a 1, reduce the officer value by 1. We're getting to the point in the game now, however, where unless they wipe out all of the officers in a turn or 2, it's not really going to affect us because we're at maximum cohesion. But anyway, let's check. So 1d6, 1 would be a hit, 6 is a miss. So again, the officers have survived. This is the complete opposite of what happened historically, but there you go. Okay, so the Union event phase is complete. So I'll take a pause and then we'll come back and resolve the Union action phase. So I'm going to see you in a minute.